Anyway, I think.
What is this? Brent Sparn. All right. Well, at least we got it on stream.
For the viewers at home, I hope you're enjoying this.
I know we are.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying with Ryu versus Fox, I think.
By the way, what's your tag? Sorry.
Max. Max.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a freshman, so this is very new to me, but a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Wait, we're good, right?
All right. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yes, and like you were saying, that matchup is traditionally like people view it as Ryu, but I feel like recently.
I think Fox. Well, I think just for me in general, I just need to practice him more. I think Fox can overwhelm, and you can see from Sparn. You know, when I was playing him, he's utilizing pivots very well in his neutral game.
Yep. So that's one thing that has always been said about Sparn. He's very like sort of like a pretty consistent in like his placing here at Purdue.
Oh, no tag. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate early stock, but he's always been consistent about his placing in the rankings and stuff. But he's always been one of easily the most technical players here, which is really necessary when you play a character like Fox. But like perfect pivot, up tilts, everything on point constantly. So like that turnaround back air, just getting it.
I remember I was looking at him like doing his controller settings and just like insane stuff. Like I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
He's definitely a lab monster.
Oh yeah.
Saying this is a matchup that traditionally isn't too bad for Corrin, but Boost hates it.
Really?
Yes, because Corrin has a pretty low like aerial drift, and so
he's doing a good job so far. He has 2 stocks.
She's pretty susceptible to being like up air string and stuff like that, and getting caught in the Fox vortex.
I think it'd be hard for Corrin to get down once staying in those combos for too long.
Exactly. But
I think the thing that Corrin has over Fox may be aerials, because Nair definitely taking up a lot of space that Fox can't intrude.
Yep. And it can just disrupt a lot of his combo game too.
Yeah. Also side B from Corrin, very, very interesting.
Yep, you commit to a dash attack, he can punish it with a side B. He can that insta pin comes out a lot.
Yeah.
See like that.
Oh,
That's the
that
stop.
do it?
Oh no, it's not.
DI.
I figured with the rage it would be. But earlier in the summer, actually, we had a couple summer weeklies, and both of these two are around. And Sparn constantly gave Boost a run for his money, and that's what was making him not like this matchup.
Okay.
But he's also practiced a lot. I know Boost's brother also plays Fox, and so he's been grinding it a lot out and trying to like figure it out a little more. And for a while, he was trying to go. He was trying to go his secondary Captain Falcon for it, because he figured it was like just because the advantage state for Captain Falcon that matchup is ridiculous, and so he was trying to go for it. But it looks like he's switching it back. Oh my gosh! The call out. The call out. Jesus.
You never realize how like long the F smash is. It's literally
It literally covers like almost half stage.
I'd say like 4/10 of the stage was covered by that F smash.
Yeah, like that's about right. 40% seems about right. It was definitely the whole stage.
That was the whole universe.
Sakurai,
Please nerf again.
Please nerf the distance of Corrin's arms.
Let's just get rid of DLC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Except for Ryu, because he's cool.
Yeah, Ryu's pretty cool.
Ryu, Roy, Mewtwo.
I like Mewtwo a lot.
Mewtwo's cool. Yeah. He's an OG, so he can stay.
Like, I'm not too good with footstool combos, but Ryu and Mewtwo definitely have some really cool.
I feel like that's everybody. Like, oh, you're the Ryu.
Jack and I are definitely good. Jack's a Lucario player. Yeah. So we'll come back. We'll come back next week. Yeah. You guys are all really good. I'm so glad. Like, just like playing with people in high school, and just like people like, oh, I think I know Smash. Is that with Mario? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Well,
and I feel like everybody in their friend group, oh, I'm the best, and it's like, you don't even know,
it's
dude.
It's literally the same story over and over. Like, I'm the best, and then you know. So anyway, game 2, going to Smashville.
Assuming Battlefield was most likely banned by Boost, and Boost's favorite stage actually is Town City, so this kind of makes sense for Sparn to take it here, but not the best stage for Fox actually.
I think Battlefield would be a better stage. Right?
Yeah, but he probably banned it.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't think Sparn's much of a Lilat lover, and I know Boost actually likes it. It's a good stage for Corrin.
Yeah.
So.
I think Lilat for Fox may slow down combos, I think, in general.
Yes, it generally doesn't have quite the layout he needs to extend his combos.
Yeah.
So like, there might be some situations, but not quite optimal.
Yeah. Flat stages work well with Fox. Definitely Battlefield, I think, would be the best.
And look at this lead coming out here for Sparn.
Yeah. Side being onto stage, and we're not seeing any punishes from...
See, but that's a risky thing. You know, a lot of people say, like, oh, that side B on the stage was kind of rough, but, like, it's sort of one of those things where, like, if you...
Yeah, if you're unprepared for it, you can get away with it easily.
Well, and it's kind of a 50-50, because if you side B on the stage, you have to cover that. But if they don't, you can just get to the ledge for basically free.
Right.
Which Corrin has a lot of range, so it's not quite the same, but against a lot of characters, it works a lot better than you can if you play the rock, paper, scissors game correctly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up smash. I thought that was going to KO.
almost connecting that late nair to up smash, but shield coming out just a little too early from boost.
Now you can see that Fox having, like, kind of just zoning and then keeping Corrin in her shield as much as he can, and then looking good for a stock taken there. But keeping Corrin in her shield and looking. Oh
my
repeat
gosh.
Repeat game one.
Ah.
Oh man.
I think Sparn's getting some like Vietnam level flashbacks right now. Oh,
Fair spike? Nope, not gonna do
not quite be able to get it, but
it. I don't think that Corrin would be able to recover from that if that did.
Oh,
connect.
no.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, I feel like he could have gone for it there too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, though, like.
Now
there's-
I've heard people say that Corrin's up B, there is a way to punish it.
Yeah. If you hit her directly on her head, has a hitbox. That's the only part. The rest is invulnerable, but her head itself.
So it's very
Which-
particular. I think like Fox's
yes.
down air would only be able to. Like,
Fox's forward air actually can spike her.
really?
Yeah, and it's sort of a weirder hitbox to hit it with, but it can do it. And it actually spikes her instead of just knocking her out. Like, I think his down air knocks her, but the forward air literally spikes.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like Luigi's down B works. And look at this, and see, this is why
Cheating
Boost
up.
doesn't like this matchup. Is his air mobility, he has to sort of just run to the ledge,
Yeah,
and
he
then
only does so much. We haven't seen counter come into play yet, so.
yeah,
maybe-
Boost doesn't counter.
Oh, he does not.
No,
counter?
he does not use
Okay.
counter, except for in doubles. Ooh.
Doubles, everything comes out.
Yeah, say doubles just anything goes.
Oh, good back throw. Covering the ledge, thinking that Fox would go to ledge.
And I will say one thing, Sparn's doing a really good job off stage. Most sets I've watched of Boost today, he's been able to punish people for their like air dodges off stage, and he's just doing nothing that he thinks.
Oh, looking for a shield break there.
So that move generally, unless he has a decent bit of shield pressure, like from a neutral B or something, isn't going to quite do it.
Yeah.
But all right, Sparn looking in prime position to try to find a way to take the stock with like a back air or a smash.
Up air. Oh, just missing off the mark there.
Say the miss input coming out from Boost, but no punish from Sparn.
And we're seeing these side Bs from Corrin coming. Oh, it's
See now Rage Corrin's
Yeah.
on deck at high percent, and this is getting scary for.
getting flashbacks
for
to
Sparn.
when Corrin first came out and up air was like ridiculous.
Oh.
Punish. Nope, nope.
Tries to go for a jab, jab, grab, but not gonna be able to connect.
Yeah. I think Fox is
Oh.
definitely looking for an up smash right now.
So he was looking for some back air shoot, 'cause that's a much less of a commitment
Yeah.
as an option.
Still keeping
Oh,
stage control up. Both players.
that was honestly an amazing back air. But forward air going to cover the legend. That will take the stock.
Great job.
Game 2 going to Sparn. And the band coming out is going to be Lilat, so I would not be surprised to see Boost take him to Town and City. And no character switches coming out. Not surprising.
No, I think Corrin's doing pretty good against Fox right now. I think definitely like.
Oh yeah, no, definitely no real reason to switch, but
Oh yeah.
but you never know. And he's looking for a
we
long
could
time.
We could see
but
a better Ryu come out and potentially do better against Fox than I did.
No, he doesn't play Ryu.
Game 3, going to Smashville, not Town.
So just
So both players just in neutral, very fast, feeling each other out.
say, and that's one thing. Other reason why this matchup is kind of rough for Corrin, even though she technically probably wins it, is side B is a lot more punishable with a fast character like Fox. Like he got that dash attack, and dash attack leads into so much at lower percents.
If you miss it, you're guaranteed to just have percent added onto you. So
Yep. And in a lot of matchups you can't say that. Like you can do pin and get
get away
no
with it.
punishments. Yeah, like get away with it all game long against a lot of characters.
Unlike big characters, you know, most of the time you'll hit it. Some characters are just too slow to pick up on it.
Say like even we were watching. I think we watched him against Luigi earlier, and that was one of those situations where he could pin all day long because there wasn't a whole lot he could do about it. But
Yeah.
Fox,
Fox is a different story.
kind of a
But
questionable
so far,
drop
Corrin's
shield.
been keeping Fox definitely off stage.
Yep, so they've been keeping him in the disadvantaged state for a good chunk of this game 3 right now. And another thing is Boost is adapting these side Bs on stage
Yeah.
with pin every time he's been punished it consistently recently.
Do you think Boost wants to go out when Firefox comes out, or do you just wants to keep stage control?
I think it depends on the position he's in. Like from far away, I think he'll go for it, but a lot of times he'll choose to stay on stage because he's been ledge trapping him pretty well.
Yeah.
Alright, and this movement coming out from Boost is actually really nice. Dashing back and forth and baiting out some moves because Sparn's throwing out a lot of moves right now. Oh, and he's going for that hip check forward tilt. Alright, and
Ooh, perfect shielding that up smash right there.
they barely missed. I'm not sure if it confirms that percent or not, but that down and up smash was.
He'll take any percent.
Say he was looking for it.
I think that F air off that platform right there, that could have been punishable.
Alright, and Sparn just trying to find a way to get this kill, but it's not going too well. He reads the neutral get up, but mistimes that punish. Alright, and he's going to be able to mash out of that throw, but the more percent he gets on him, the harder of a comeback this is going to be.
Sparn doesn't want to let it get too out of hand here.
Which 79 is, that's tipper pin kill percent, so it's already kind of out of hand.
Oh.
But back air trading with neutral air,
Trade.
and I think if you're Sparn, you take that just to get rid of the stock.
Yeah.
Because you still
You
have,
don't want to keep adding on percent, obviously.
yeah, even if it's a trade. And when you play a character like Fox with such strong burst options and way to just attack on percent,
Forward air footstool.
yeah, so
You don't have
you're not
much
too
to be
worried about the percent deficit. You're just worried about getting your hits in.
Now I think playing defensive is coming into Fox's play now, not being as offensive as you normally would with like a
Yep.
you know.
With even percents per se.
Yeah.
With himself in that much, if he puts himself in disadvantage one more time, that could be a stock pretty easily. And we got some spot dodge wars coming out. All right, and that's gonna be it.
Oh.
Yep.
Great
So
job.
that Trump is it's like, it's not even a 50-50. It's a weird thing where if you commit to not getting on stage afterwards, he's gonna pin you on your re-grab, and it's death. It's pretty.
So that was not a 2-frame right there when
No, because he